Hi, thanks for participating in our study. In this study, you will use our system for discovering and repairing the errors in the SQL query that appear in the natural language to SQL models. After entering the login page, please use the username and password that are provided by the researcher to log into the system. Let's go through the main page from top to down. In the navigation bar, you can use the left and right arrow to switch examples. If you want to refer to the syntax rule of the SQL query, you can click the question mark for help. The initial natural language query and hypothetical SQL query is shown at the top. The text box and sample dataset shown here is a baseline condition, which will be shown at each example. In the text box, you can enter the query you think is correct and click Update to submit your result. The query after correction will be shown here. If the query you entered has syntax errors, you will receive an error message. You can modify your answer referring to it and resubmit the answer. In some cases, you will be given another error discovery and repair strategy besides the baseline strategy. I will go through each of them one by one. In this example, a chatbot is provided to you. It will predict the SQL query that the model thinks is correct. Attention, the prediction result needn't be the same as the hypothetical SQL query. You can interact with it according to the hint from the message. Here is another condition. There are two additional modules in this condition. In drop-down menu, you can correct the corresponding parts in the SQL query of a word in natural language from the list of candidates. Every time you choose a new candidate, the SQL query after collection will be updated. In the execution steps module, you will see a step-by-step explanation of how the SQL query is formed. The system will query the database using the SQL shown here and retrieve the results here. Okay, let's move on to the last condition. This is the visualization condition. Each table that is called within the query is represented as a node. Relations between tables such as join conditions is shown as edges, with the content of the condition on the edge. Each node in the visualization can be expanded to show the schema of the table. The expanded schema is highlighted based on the contents of the query. Selection on columns is highlighted in orange. When a 45-minute session is up, the researcher will inform you, and you will be given a short interview and a post-study questionnaire. Thanks for participating in our study.